guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Then, now. Forever. Together.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, darling. All hail. Bow down to the, bow down to
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event Triple J, here as 1/3 of the Three Bells Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our NXT recap for the night. I'm joined by my guys, Mr. AKA himself, and Shane O'Mac. Whew. This was a long weekend we had. Heatwave was lit. I'm still lit from then. I'm still lit now. Fellas, talk to me. Mundo, Shane, how y'all doing?
Yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Drop it. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mundo AKA Mr. AKA himself, and I'm glad to be here on this Tuesday. It's been a hell of a goddamn weekend. We've been going crazy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. What a Tuesday night we got tonight here on NXT. Can't wait to talk about it. Shane O'Mac, what's good?
the King of Kings.
Here we go. Money talks. Okay. Let's rewind this. We gotta rewind this. Jay, you are killing us with that damn little boom box you're playing with the down to the. I'm laughing because Dez is trying to do his promo, but your sound.
It was throwing me off a bit because it was going in and out of my ears.
Right. I'm trying to play my thing. I can barely hear my thing.
Right.
Like, here comes the money. Right down to the game. I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
That's why I couldn't catch. That's why I couldn't catch the CEO. I couldn't hear it. I got lucky.
Right.
I got lucky.
And
on
actually,
that one.
like that. No, we got to do it over again. God damn it, Jay. Okay, so Mundo, you got to do your promo over, man.
All right. And take two.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Drop it. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, and welcome to the Three Bells Podcast NXT recap. I'm excited. What a goddamn night we got tonight at NXT. Shawn Michaels is in that kitchen, man. He is in that kitchen. He is cooking. What a weekend we had of wrestling, like Jay said. I'm excited. Let's get to it. Shane O'Mac, what's good with you, bro?
Here comes the money.
Here we Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells podcast table. Man, oh man, what an amazing weekend we've had here at the table. This is show number 5 in a row. But we got a lot to talk about. We're so excited about Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Money in the Bank and Heatwave after party. Let's hit it, fellas.
Yes, sir. You know what time it is. It's time for the show to begin. Shane, are you ready?
Because Jay said he's ready, and we always know that Mr. Mundo is ready because he's the CEO. And I follow, and of course, all of you is here with all the damn messages already. So let's do it. Let's hit it for this. Is the Three Bells Podcast, Triple J.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Basically, to open the show, we got our little Heatwave recap of everything that took place over the weekend on Sunday. And the episode begins with our guy, Ethan Page, in the ring, fellas.
Six weeks. That's all it took Ethan Page to absolutely take over this entire brand. And for me to be able to accomplish something so miraculous in such a short amount of time, well, that would take determination, adaptability, being a world-class athlete, but more importantly, a giant freaking ego!
Guys, feel free to speak while we're hearing this.
You should have seen all of your faces at the end of Heatwave.
They still don't care about him.
It was absolutely priceless. And I hope everybody at home can understand that
They're just doing
everybody
their
in
own
the room
thing.
hates Ethan Page. This stupid ass cameraman probably hates Ethan Page. But for sure, the entire locker room hates Ethan Page. And that's exactly why I have this security out here with me tonight. So that I can make sure any overzealous degenerates don't come after me.
Is it too loud for you guys?
No, I was trying to say, like,
doesn't have
should he have taken a minute to let them get this out of their system and then keep going? Because he was battling them the entire time. And I was just like, what the fuck are you saying?
Right, I didn't understand half the thing he said because he was fighting with the audience, and the audience was winning. So, yeah.
The champ thanks you all for getting rid
But I
of
give
the
him
chat.
credit. He kept this move. He didn't stutter or trip or anything. Kept it moving.
Just kept going.
Ava, thank you so much for banning Oral Mensa from Heatwave so that I can make sure he doesn't ruin another very important opportunity for Ethan Page, because that's what Sunday at Heatwave was.
Is that part of his contract?
It was an incredible opportunity for me to go home to Toronto, Canada, and main event. And not any main event. No. Arguably one of the greatest main events in
They
NXT
really don't care.
And
They don't.
Walk out.
They have not stopped the entire time.
And I want to make a promise to everyone.
They don't want nobody from another federation coming and taking over their shit.
Your NXT champion. I promise with every ounce of me that I'll make sure that none of these outsiders come to NXT and ruin what we have. Because what we have in NXT is so very special. And honestly, if you guys don't mind indulging me and joining me, because you guys have a saying around here, right? And what's that saying? Is that saying, we are NXT? Wrong. I am NXT. And the Wolfpack era is officially done. Because now we have entered the era of ego.
It really felt like he just did a whole speech in front of a class, and the class didn't give two shits.
It sure didn't.
That's my
Like
project.
high school high.
Yeah, that's my project.
Paige, you got the cover Heatwave. I ain't gonna make no excuses about it. But I'm gonna get even. Best believe I'm gonna get even. And the only way I'm gonna get even is getting my rematch.
Okay, with them 4 or 5 patent leathers on them.
Paige,
Okay.
I want my rematch tonight.
Tonight.
Ahora noche.
You have every right to be. Hell, honestly, I'm very happy that you decided to come out here and potentially ruin my celebration because I wanted to thank you face to face for that trick. Because I guess you could say that I fell into the NXT title. But I knew this was going to happen. I knew you were going to come out here and demand a rematch for my title. But listen, pal, you're not the guy around here anymore. I am. And this title on my shoulder, yeah, it proves that. So as far as your title rematch request goes, denied.
Damn, you shouldn't know he was going to say that.
Ethan.
From Sean Spears.
Ethan. I think you owe me a giant thank you.
This is true.
Because if my view wasn't obstructed when I pulled Trick out of the ring, you would not be standing there NXT champion. Okay, Sean, thank you. But frankly, I would have won the match anyways. You're welcome. And you, Trick, you've been running your mouth about me for quite some time now. Who's the goofy ass now, huh? He lost the NXT championship without even getting pinned. That is gotta suck. But I tried to help you. I tried to offer my wisdom as to what could take place at Heatwave, but you wouldn't listen. And now you're out here crying for a rematch? Tricky. I can't let that happen.
Tricky.
The way I see it, Trick Williams goes to the back of the line. Bye-bye.
Basically.
Trick Willy Wonka.
Oh, here comes Mr. Bouncy.
That's cool. Hey, Trick, you don't got to worry about this, but y'all two, y'all need to shut the hell up. Real talk. Real talk. Talk about, oh, I did this.
He got his line talking about.
And I did that.
Talking about.
But if we're talking, I knocked both y'all asses out. I pinned both of y'all, and I was almost this close to becoming new NXT champion. And that's that.
Almost.
The match.
Almost.
He lost the damn match.
Okay, you can't brag on almost.
And I'm going to do it again. And I'm not waiting for ugly ass Sean Spears or goofball Ethan Page. And that's for my mother.
And they begin to fight.
Yo, he is mad hood.
He was like facts.
Mad hood. Yeah,
like,
but that's how the youth talk these days. So they agree with it. You know, talking about. I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's that young kid in him.
Facts.
Yeah.
He just turned 20. He just turned 20 the other day, even though he's been 20 for like 3 months now. But
3 months,
whatever.
Yeah. he's been 20 for a minute. You know, because at first he was 19, and at one point he was even 18. Like they're trying to make him like a baby young.
And then Jay said he was 21, and I'm like, I'm confused as fuck. Like, how old is this dude? Next thing you know, we're gonna find out he's actually 30. I'm like, wow.
Wouldn't that be something?
Something about his age.
So, but where are they going? Where are they going with this? Are we having a rematch of a fatal 4-way? Like, what? Like, what was the whole
weird.
point? What was the point of it?
I smell some kind of match because this not going to just slide. Like this can't be just the end of it. Something's got to happen.
But who gets the title shot though? Because it's like they all lost,
right?
And then it's like who? Go ahead.
But isn't it like too soon to already have a title match? Like, I mean, the guy, like, he just pressed it on his shoulder. This is like his first time showing it off officially. So aren't they going to give him like, at least a couple of weeks to hold it and showboat and brag and rub it on Trick Williams' face?
Of course.
Or Sean's face, and especially, little Javon's face.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's his character. It's the era of ego. Yeah. So we gotta bask in the glow, Jay. You gotta, bask in the ego.
Yes, I already know. And you heard my reaction the other night. I was just like, oh, fuck. But you know what? In the album world, EP is a short 15-minute album. And I think this would be a short-lived championship reign with Ethan. So I'm going to just keep the fingers crossed and wish him nothing but the best of luck during his reign. But before I get to the first match, I'm going to play a couple of these messages since I see we're already 7 in the hole. Here we go. Spotlight.
I'm like, what is going on here? Y'all trying to set up the wrestling ring or set up tables or what?
What is good? Three Bells Podcast. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on your time zone. It's your boy Nams, aka Penelope Sparkle Booty, coming through to give you some good love and positive vibes. So, what's good? What we talking about?
It's the Three Bells Podcast NXT recap on Tuesday. Shayna Mundo 24 and Triple J.
Ooh.
And a special shout out to Triple J, because you know we love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico.
Yeah, Jay. Honest to God, I thought that's what you were gonna play, because that's what I was gonna play. I mean, it was right. You threw me off with this goddamn Triple H shit. God damn it.
It then threw us off even more and how loud you play it during our opening intros. That's why I was late, because I was laughing so hard. When you hear the replay, you're gonna crack up, Jay. Trust me.
Oh man, yeah.
Because Mundo was fighting real hard, just like just now how Ethan Page was fighting against the audience.
It was like, a matter of fact, it was like that moment, like what you said the other day, Jay. When people were playing Double Dutch, the hesitation. I was doing that. I was like, wait, because the CEO thing comes in, it's a whisper. So I'm like, I can't hear this shit.
You can't hear it. Because I actually bop to that when it goes see, eat, toe, see, eat, toe. Like when the beat drops, that's kind of smooth.
Oh, that was funny though.
Jay.
Oh, all right now, Jay.
Oy vey. I'll play two of these last 3 messages here.
I mean, he's not bad. He's not good. He's just meh. Fuck all y'all in this situation, bro. For real. Fuck Levon Evans, Bouncy Boy. You go to the back of the line. Sean Spears, you go to the back line. Trick, you go to the back of the line or get called up. It's cool. It's Wes Lee time. It's fuck Ethan Page and Wes Lee. Let's get it.
I was saying something like that as well.
I agree. Let's go what?
Oh shit! Boom.
This is the era of ego, Jay. Gotta suck it up and deal with it because this is the motherfucking greatest. AEW dropped the ball with him big time. At least TNA gave him a year run with the tag titles. But now he is the NXT heavyweight champion, and not a goddamn thing you or anyone else can do about it. Boom!
Boom! I haven't heard from Boom in a while. What's good, man? How are you?
Right.
Hope all
Welcome
is
back.
well, man. Yeah, welcome back, man.
Yes,
That button got a lot of dust on it, doesn't it?
No, I've been using it. I've been using it.
not
Not
what we're
as
used to.
much.
Yeah, it's it's a little stuck, a little sticky there, a little stuck.
I do not have sticky buttons. You better hush your mouth.
No, because it's not really it's not really being used. So it might be a little hard to push down on. Like it doesn't get used enough anymore.
Excuse you.
It was semi-retired.
My buttons are just fine. Thank you very much. They work just fine. Case in point, here's one for you. How dare you talk about my buttons and being sticky? No, don't be. No. Yeah. That one is the most used.
That
you
one
use
was
that one a
fine.
lot. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Lawan's in the building.
Yeah, Three Bills Podcast. I'm in the building as always. I'm here. Yo, Triple J. NXT was great tonight, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And let me see what he has to say based on what you guys are talking about.
Ew, Shane O'Mac. Sticky buttons. Ew.
See? I know I wasn't the only one that heard that. I know I wasn't the only one.
Oh man, Shane. Oh man, that's on you.
What do you mean that's on me? Dude, your own tag team partner just said what
he said,
most people was thinking, because Jay laughed too. I mean,
he
hello.
said, ill Shane, you have sticky buttons. That's what he said. He said that would mean I wasn't in that conversation just now. It was on you, Shane.
No, he was laughing at what you said. He didn't confirm, he just repeated it. See how that goes? See how it goes when it comes to Mundo? We don't confirm, we just repeat. Anyway, Jay, this is your show, Jay.
Yeah. Since your mic is already open, we could jump into this first match and talk about it, where we have Carmen Petrovic versus Ariana. What were your thoughts on this one?
Okay, so we have the Kung Fu Kid, her, Carmen, and Ariana was already in the ring when we came back from commercial, right? So then they're doing their thing. I mean, it was cool. It was okay. I would like to see a little more hardness from Grace though, because I would love to see that contrast, of her character being all, Miss Princess, the passion tree, and then flip it, and she's just like this hard kick-ass chick. And then once she gets her pin, flips it back and goes, "Thank you." You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of thing that I love in the wrestlers. That whole 180 turn. And yeah, for some reason, these two chicks, am I saying that right? Gacy and Nix, they come out for the little visual distraction. And yeah, and it was also announced during the match, Jay, about our main event for tonight, which we knew was coming, which was why we had the opener, but it was confirmed. So yeah, we have our winner, Miss Karate Kid, Carmen Pet, and lo and behold, here comes Miss Fallon Henley. She comes in, attacks her, and starts barking. And yeah, I see that this is going to be a beef moving forward. These two, we got to see them two get at it, because you can't just snuff somebody and then walk away. They're gonna seek revenge. So yeah, that's what I got for match number one, Mundo.
Shane. So who came in? Who came in the middle of the match again? I missed what you said.
These two girls, the plastic mask, what's it, Gacy and her homegirl Nix.
Got him again.
Gacy?
Got him again.
Gacy.
I got him again.
What is her name? What is her?
That's
JC
Jane. JC
JC.
Jane with the J.
I was close. It was a J.
You said
Gacy.
Gacy's the
Yes.
dude in the Wyatt family.
Gacy's the dude.
Yes, I got him twice. I was like, yes, he's gonna fall for it. Gotcha.
See, that's why nobody likes you. You see the setups? You do all these setups and then you catch us. And then when we hit you back, you go, I ain't did nothing. What I did.
Nah. I admitted to you that I
you
messed
got me.
up. I admitted to you that I messed up though.
No, you caught
me.
You
I heard you and I was like, wait.
What I said?
I heard that, but I'm like, I didn't want to interrupt you, so I'll let you finish and then want to see if you was gonna say it again. Yes.
Wow.
You would have been
why would you interrupt me, right? Why would you of all people interrupt me or Jay or anybody?
That's right.
That's a good catch, though. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, Gacy.
Hey, look, I kept saying Sammy last night. I don't know what the fuck I was on, but but anyway, Shane basically said everything that needed to be needed about the. He said everything that needed to be said about the match. I'm not really. First off, it was just, to me, the 3 count was kind of shocking. I was not expecting Ariana. I was not expecting her to lose that way, like with the kick in the back. I was just like, what the fuck? That was a 3. So I don't really know where her character is going because I don't see any development in the ring. Like, she's mainly just there for the outside of the ring entertainment as just a mouthpiece, because I don't see any progression from her in the ring. And it's kind of sad because like you said, Shane, you want to see like the difference in styles that she has, and like Chelsea is starting to give us a little bit more in every match that she does, and you're starting to see like, okay, she has something there. And I don't really know. And Fallon attacking Carmen, yeah, these chicks are just pissed off at all these new chicks trying to take their spot, and they're like, enough is enough. So let's see how that story progresses, and hopefully Miss Grace figures something out, because I'm not seeing any progression there from her. Jay?
It was an all right match. It was something that was, two girls getting the feel of feeling out for each other, because they didn't put on too much of a match. But JC and Jasmine being ringside was a distraction. And then Fallon coming to attack at the end makes me think, we've seen Fallon with these two quite a lot in the back. And I wonder if that was their own setup, since they had that little talk like 3 weeks ago, and they were in the back like, we're getting overlooked, such and such. This seems like their first move was going after Carmen. So let's see what happens after that. And then here we go into our next segment where we have Briggs in the office with Ava speaking to him. Hi, Ava.
Brooks, thank you for joining me today. As you know, recently your actions and behaviors have been completely out of line.
I know, and I own it 1,000%. And first off, I want to apologize to you and Sean for everything. The last few months, I've been inside my own head trying to figure out where I'm going to go, and I got lost and I got out of control. I'm not here to make any excuses for my actions. I own it. I wish I could just take back everything I did and said, but I can't do that.
About Sexy Red?
It's out there.
Brooks, you know that this life, this job, it's not easy. It's not always championships and wins. There's a lot of ups and downs, and there's a lot of highs and lows, but you know that you got to just keep pushing through those lows.
Yes, ma'am, and I'm learning. Being a second-generation superstar, this is all I ever wanted to do, and the pressure you put on yourself to succeed, I mean, you understand, right?
I do. I completely understand the pressure that you're talking about. But, Brooks, I'm going to be honest with you. After everything that has happened, Sean and we were ready to release you.
But Sexy Red said no.
But a few people, they really vouched for you.
She was smoking with Sean.
And with that said, Sean and I have decided to give you a second chance.
Really? Because of Sexy Red?
Ava, thank you so much.
He was
won't regret
was
this
twerking
decision,
on him.
and I have a great support system around me too now.
That's great to hear. But, Brooks, I cannot stress this enough. You are a WWE superstar all of the time, 24/7, and you have to carry yourself that way, okay?
Yes, ma'am. This is my life, and I'm gonna make an impact.
All right.
I promise you.
All right.
You better make it. You better make that impact.
Thank you, Brooks.
And they shake hands. Insane.
And cut. Oh my God.
So all it took for him to see his evil ways was a sit-down talk with Ava. This whole time, that's all they had to do, huh? But no, instead he had to charge after Vic, which was an official, by the way. He should have been suspended for that. And I mean, yeah, he was arrested. That should have been something worthy of having a sit-down talk. When he interrupted the promo of West and Mr. Femi, that also was a time to sit down.
When he insulted Sexy Red over Twitter. He said that they rather promote this garbage instead of people like me.
But that doesn't count because I agree. But what I'm saying is, that yeah. But what I'm saying is, yeah, and it's amazing how some outside source was part of the reason why they gave him another chance. Like she was the inspiration of giving him another chance, rather than seeing, okay, if we give this guy another chance, is he going to change? And why? What makes you think that he is going to change? With everything that he has done, he's just going to just make this flip and just change and be a good boy. I'll stick around and see what's up. But I agree with Ava. You have one more chance. And you're on a thin string here, dude. We'll see, Jay. We'll see, Mundo.
Oh, for sure. Well, after that segment, it leads us into our next match for the Heritage Cup, featuring Tony D of the D'Angelo family and Lexus King. Mundo, and then Shane, talk to me about this one.
Jay, the last Heritage Cup match that Tony had, who was it against? I forgot. Was it?
It had to be one of the NQCC guys.
It's one of the NQCC dudes. Remember, and wasn't it the guy that tried to help him or something?
Was it? It was one of the
Frazier. He fought Frazier.
Yeah, that was my favorite Heritage Cup match of all time, and this did not live up to that standard. I apologize. It did not live up to that standard. And Shane and Jay, Our worst
Yes.
nightmare has been realized. Eddie Thorpe is really a fucking DJ all of a sudden now. He went from the man at the goddamn fire, and now he's the goddamn DJ. What the fuck is going on? What the
They
fuck is going
murdering his
on?
character. They're murdering
Bro.
that.
You know, I
Like,
had no idea who he was. Like, I thought he was part of Tony D's crew, like a new addition or something, because Tony D showed him love, right? And he did that
yeah.
good thing. And I looked, I said, wait a minute. I said, no,
Mm-hmm.
please don't tell me that's the Indian guy. And they said, yep, that was him on the ones and twos. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
The
cannot believe that they done stooped to this level with him. They ran with that other character for 1 week after we got weeks and weeks of vignettes about it, and we got him for
mm-hmm.
1
Yeah.
week, and then now all of a sudden he's a DJ.
He's a DJ.
Yo, oh my gosh,
He's a
oh
DJ.
boy,
Son thinks he's
but
Paulie D.
yo, and then he
Right.
did.
Oh shit.
uh,
I know. I
and
don't
then the
get it.
fact that they had him playing in between the rounds, I'm just like, bro, what? But
Right.
I did see that there might be a little beef there between him and Lexus King. Obviously picking up from last week when Lexus kind of like insulted him and his ability to play. Not just play, but his taste in music. So, and then it just, carried over into this week. And Lexus was kind of distracted most of this match by Eddie being up there with the DJ equipment. So, other than that, it was a cool match. It was all right. It wasn't the greatest match. I was shocked that Tony he lost one of the rounds. I was like, oh man. I thought it was just going to be him getting 2 rounds and that was it. But maybe them going 5 or 6 rounds. So for him to actually take a fall, I was like, okay. And then it was a close call. It looked like he was about to lose that damn cup, but he came out on top. And yeah, but the bigger picture to me out of all this was the brewing beef between Lexus and Eddie Thorpe. And I'm pretty sure we're going to pick up on that next week. Oh, and one crazy thing was that DDT that Lexus did. He jumped off the middle rope and caught Tony and hit him with that DDT. I was like, ooh, that was nice. That was nice and unexpected. But yep. Shane?
Yeah, the reason why I like Tony is because he used his, his real life skills of Greco-Roman wrestling, and it was quite evident in this match here tonight. And this Lexus guy, he's very cocky. He had this very cocky attitude. It's like you do one move, and instead of pinning, you want to stand there, you want to profile, and yeah, I guess this is the era of ego, just like they said. And and again, I'm just like really internally like insulted of this DJ Eddie dude. I mean, at first I thought it was cool. Oh, okay, cool. NXT, they got a DJ in the house, so they're gonna be playing, playing music, throughout the night. That's a cool touch. Just as long as they don't play no SR, you be okay. But then when they said it was this dude, and now they're saying, okay, so now you want to build the story with, the DJ versus the king. You know what? I'll open my mind to it. If that is what's going to happen, Mundo and Jay, I'll keep an open mind. But afterwards, that will determine my next step in terms of my attitude. But as of right now, Mr. DJ, whatever you want to call yourself, DJ Eddie Thorpe, DJ Thorpe Eddie, DJ whatever, not in my party. Not in my party. Jay?
It was an all right fight. It went what 4 rounds. Typical Heritage Cup matches last about 5, but it was a good try by Lexus. He just got sidetracked by by DJ ET. So it wasn't
Hold up.
all that. What happened?
Did they call him that?
No, I'm just making it up on the
Oh,
fly.
Jay.
On the
I was
fly,
about to
bro.
be like, this shit is just getting
Right.
from bad to worse. Like,
That's why I
what?
was saying that's why I threw all of those names out, because I didn't hear an official name. But I'm sure
Oh,
we're gonna
Lord.
get one.
And imagine, Jay, if that's the name.
I will lose my
Ugh.
mind if I hear that shit next week. DJ ET. If that's the case, I'd rather have them play your father, the DJ Younger Nut, if that's the case. You feel me? What the hell?
Yeah.
What the
What?
hell was that?
You didn't hear nothing. That was my
What was that?
TV.
Was that
My
DJ
TV.
Eddie?
Yeah, it was my
Or
TV.
DJ Ed T? There you go.
I was rewinding NXT to see if they gave him a name, but I think they just called him Eddie Thorpe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if he could say ET, but you could say Ed T. There you go.
Etsy. Okay, let me play these quick couple of messages before we hit up our next segment real quick. I'm going to just play these last 4.
Yeah, there are a lot of like high ups and downs and highs and lows, and like it's a long, arduous road. And if anybody's gonna tell me that, and I'll believe it, it's Ava, the Nepo baby. Okay. So when I first heard about the show that they were doing where Sexy Red was gonna be the host, I said to myself, oh shit, that's cool that she got a better AEW contract. I didn't know who the fuck this bitch was. I thought we were talking about Red Velvet. Yep, you already know. Your boy went off and did anything else than watch this. You know how I feel about Tony D'Angelo. Fuck him. Fuck him. He's the shits.
He almost lost.
That was a good match, man. Especially in the beginning, man. They was really going at it in the beginning. He really tried to put that Boston Crab in, man, before the round end.
Look at LeWarn actually watching the damn show.
That's true. That's definitely true.
And he's actually here on a Tuesday. Wow.
Yeah, LeBron. That's what I'm talking about.
I think LeWan is
Yeah,
auditioning.
so this whole DJ Eddie Thorpe thing is giving me give me 6 weeks of Brodus Clay vignettes of him being a monster and then present the Funkasaurus type of vibes. Just saying.
Oh my god, yo, that would be some banana shit, bro.
Oh, man, that is funny. That is
If we
funny,
hear them,
Sparkle.
if we hear that shit and oh my god, and the funkadelics come out to all of this shit.
No,
Oh my god.
because it's crazy that we got so many vignettes for week after week of him in front of the fire and explaining his heritage and all this other stuff. And then he came and he did one match as that character. And now he's with the ladies in the back talking about, hey, he was DJing and he's going to be DJing this weekend. And now the next week he's a DJ for a match. And I'm just like, what the hell just happened?
Who
Like,
came up with that? Who came up with that idea for him?
bruh.
Is this something they saw in his bio? Like when
What if
handed them his
what if
papers?
what if he real life is a DJ and he wasn't lying and he really was DJing at a party and had another party to do on Saturday since he wasn't going to Canada, right?
He was doing an indigenous DJ. Oh god.
Oof. Oof.
Indigenous DJ, really? Say
Indigenous
that 5 times.
DJ?
Say that 5 times
Oh
fast.
my
Oh
goodness.
hell no.
Jay, what kind of music is an indigenous DJ would play?
I
Watch it.
don't know.
Well,
Watch
what
it.
he was saying last week, it sounded like he was playing. He plays a lot of like that techno and you know,
Yeah.
cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
The rave type Wait, who? Boots and
Boots and
He said
cats and
boots
boots
and
and cats and boots
boots
and
and
cats.
cat.
Yeah, say it fast. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
yeah, he's playing that for a 12-hour rave. Yeah.
Oh
Right.
God. I am Puss in Boots.
Here we go. 5 hours later. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
Oh my God.
So does he get paid cash or poker chips or rice?
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
No, I'm just kidding. Jay.
Oh shit. After that match, we had Briggs in the background beating up none other than Javon Evans. Holy shit.
He's beating up the young OG.
See
These
that?
NXT referees don't play. Briggs.
This was my first day. I'm trying to make an impact. By doing this to Javon,
Wasted no time.
Get the hell out of here, man. We need some medical. Come on, get some medical over here. Over here.
Briggs is he's apologizing to Javon. I'm sorry, man. First off, welcome back, Briggs. I mean, we haven't seen you in forever and a day. And you know why? I get why he's actually mad. I mean, remember, Javon saved him. The last time we saw him, he got attacked by Sean Spears. And then Javon came out of nowhere and was like, nah, bro. Nah, man, that's not what I'm talking about. He said, facts. I'm about to fuck you up.
So does this mean that Jensen is a good guy now all of a sudden after he was playing weeks of being a bad guy?
Well, I mean, because somebody had to be the bad guy between him and Oba and Dijak.
Wait a minute. How is Jensen a good guy from attacking Evans?
No, I'm saying like for him bringing back Briggs and putting a good name and then trying to stop him from beating up
Wait,
Javon
hold
even
on.
more.
Stop.
Well, I'm saying the wrong name.
Yeah.
I get these two
Brooks.
confused.
Briggs brought Brooks back.
Oh, see, I wrote the wrong shit on my paper then. I get these guys so confused.
Shane.
I put Briggs. Oh my God.
I mean, we just spoke this guy's name like 5 minutes ago when he's already acting up?
We was with Ava. So Shane, what are you gonna do about that, Shane?
What are we gonna do about it? I mean, obviously there's gonna be a revenge match coming up.
No, I'm talking about what you're gonna do about your tag team partner fucking up that whole thing just now. You just sit there and say,
Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna say, interesting. That was peculiar.
Lawan, you see this bullshit? If it was you,
That
Lawan,
was
he would have
peculiar.
whomped your ass quick, fast, in a hurry. But he gonna just sit there and say, let me see if that's Lawan. No, okay.
Dude, how you going to inspire me and tell me to do a womp, especially on my partner?
Because you don't ever hold back on anybody. All of a sudden now you're holding back all of a sudden? Like, what the hell is that about?
Well, because you've already done it. You was having a good time gloating and pushing your non-sticky button. So I was like, yeah, you can have it. Like,
Since when?
Knock it out the box.
Since when does it not go, what is it? Womp, 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 womp. That's what I've been hearing a lot lately, but all of a sudden now you want to be holding your hands off the button. Because you was the first one to notice that he said the wrong thing. But all right.
No,
Shane.
it was you that noticed it. I didn't say anything. You noticed it, and then I said,
you
said that.
No, you said, how is he a good guy for attacking Javon? And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. And that's when I was like, yeah, that's when I chimed in after that. You noticed it first. Because I agreed with him at first, but then you was like, well, how is he?
Right, how's attacking somebody?
Right, Shane. You were the first one to realize that this was off the rails.
and then you got them mixed up. I mean, yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get the guys mixed up. I do it all the time. So
But does it make them even though, Jay, Briggs, and Javon? I mean, yeah, he did stop him. He stopped him. So yeah, does that make him even?
Yeah, Javon's gonna realize it. Like, it could have been a bigger ass beating than what it looked, but
So
like
is
he
that
like he told Ava he was gonna make an impact, so
he
that was
did?
his impact.
So is this the way you get Javon out of that 4-way situation that started the show? Now he's distracted and moves on to something else.
That was, if anything, that was the perfect way to do it. I wouldn't have seen it any other way coming. I would have thought it was probably Spears or something like I was thinking in the beginning. I didn't think it was gonna be old boy over here, Mr. Bo Buchanan's son. I didn't think that.
So let me understand this. Right after you step out of Ava's office because you was given another chance, the first thing you do is you attack someone thinking you did good rather than them just handling their own business the correct
Hmm.
way, the right way. Like, dude, you knew what the hell you was doing. But whatever. It's hey, Jay, hey.
Yeah. Let me play this message before we go into the next one, the next segment.
Oh, Triple J, just do what I do. Just do what I do, bro. Just call them Cowboy 1 and Cowboy 1.5. I mean, Jensen, Briggs, they're interchangeable. They're like, together, they're like 2.5 Cowboys, I think.
Two and a half Cowboys. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. And here we go with another segment with Chase U in the back. Do we have that one, fellas? Fellas?
You don't have it?
No. I told Des what my next one was. He seems to have gone on mute.
Well,
Because I was impressed that you had your own sound tonight. I was like, okay, Jay finally he finally Andy upgraded.
I thought that you picked up by now, Jay, that whenever you talk about a segment and you're not interrupted by the audio, that ain't there's no audio.
Ah, damn it.
This is NXT, bro. Not everything makes it to YouTube or X.
Right.
Oh man.
Right.
Damn it. Okay, but what I took from that segment pretty much was just Ridge hyping him up and letting him know that he got Thea a match, and if she wins, there's a possible title shot for her in the books. And the same thing with Duke. He got Duke a North American title shot match against Oba next week. And you hear Riley in the background letting him know, like, yeah, he's gonna get mauled, he's gonna lose, he's gonna this, he's gonna that. Already throwing negativity into the whole thing. So let's see what happens with that situation next week.
And not to mention, Duke didn't seem too enthused himself. He didn't seem like he had confidence. Maybe
Mm-mm.
that's because of Riley. Riley just throwing that negativity out there in the air. And he was like, oh, well, thanks. But Ridge was like, come on, man. Why would you do that? I got faith in you. You have faith in yourself. But is that a
Shit,
setup?
I don't know. To get them potential title shots, I think that's a way of letting him know, letting the group know, like, look, I see potential in all of y'all. Y'all all are one step away from being something. Chase, you don't have nothing at the moment, so this is my apology to you guys. I went and talked to the boss, and the boss is going to be looking extra and granting you some wishes, per se. And look what happens. So, Ridge is real funny. This character is funny because we don't know which side he's gonna play until he decides to just say, you know what, they're not listening to me. They're not this. They're not that. Because more than likely, I doubt they're gonna want Ridge by their side next week. It's a real tricky thing. Oh, that leads us into our next match, where we got Galos versus TNT, Tyson and Tyreek. Shane and then Dez, what were your thoughts on this one, real quick?
All right, so during this match, it was reported that Mr. Evans is out for the night. So, yeah, good work, Jensen. Good work. Now, in terms of this match, a whole lot of meat was in this ring for the Gallison TT. I must say, this had to have been like the fastest paced match. This match was very fast. It was very hard hitting. And, this guy, especially Tyson, I did my research, and Tyson is the dark skinned one, and Tyreek is the lightest skinned one. And Tyson is the one with the height, the hops for a guy his size. I must say, it's very impressive. I like seeing these guys do their thing because it's unexpected of them to do that, to do the moves that they do. And Gallus, they just so big old boys that's just out there with just power and just grit. And I actually like this match. I like this match all in all. Congratulations to oh snap, I forgot who won the match. Oh damn. Because I was distracted. I'm not. I take full responsibility, but I say the reasons.
I
was
got you, Shane.
distracted. Yeah. So who won, by the way? It was Gallus, right?
Yeah.
Right. It was Gallus, and he pinned the light skinned one. Yes. Yes. Tyreek. Yes. And Tyson was out.
They both look the same. They both look the same complexion to me.
Yeah. No, wait.
No, Tyson is darker. Tyson is darker.
Yeah.
And Tyreek
You're
is
mixing
lighter.
up. Yeah, you're mixing them up with OTM.
Right.
Oh, OTM.
Yeah, your favorite OTMs. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me,
Mundo.
TNT, this is the best that they've looked. I mean, you can clearly see that they've been working while they've been off TV and progressing. Because remember, my complaints used to be about them was, the dark skinned one, he has hops, but he always jumped from such a far spot that it looked bad when he would land, and like it just looked so bad. But like tonight, they look like they probably worked with Gallus, off camera, and started cleaning things up. They're still young, they're still rookies, they're still wet behind the ear or green or whatever you want to call it. So I liked what I saw out of TNT tonight. And the fact that they were man enough to attack Gallus as they were coming down to the ring and get this thing started. I was like, okay, that takes guts. And I like that. So I'm on the lookout for these guys. I'm going to watch them whenever they're on TV, and I'll just, monitor their progress. I think that if they can hone their skills and keep working on their craft, they're going to be really, really good because they're big dudes, but they're agile. They're athletic. They can move. So, I have no bad comments about these guys whatsoever. And then Gallus is Gallus. They're fucking tough as hell. And they use the third man, Joe Coffey, pulling that middle rope so the dark-skinned dude can fall out of the ring pretty hard. It's smart work. But all in all, good match. Shout out to TNT once again for the progress that they're making so far. And shout outs to the winner, Gallus. They're tough.
Do you feel that this was the right matchup for TNT based on
Yes.
the fact. Okay.
Yes. Just based off of the fact that, you know, they're young and they needed a veteran team to go against. And obviously the other veteran team on NXT was busy tonight, so why not use Gallus? I mean, they're coming off of having a hell of a year for themselves, even though most of it wasn't even on TV, with them training with The Rock and all those guys for WrestleMania 40. So that alone gives you the confidence, you know, backstage to trust them with these guys and help them, you know, get better as well. So yeah, all around, yes, definitely was a good choice.
Okay.
And
Very
not to
cool.
mention that you're matching size with size, you know, they're big dudes too over there with Gallus. So like Shane said, it was a oddly fast-paced match for people that size.
True.
You don't want to say it, right?
I'm not gonna say it. You know I'm not gonna say that shit. We had this conversation yesterday.
It was a ring full of fat
men.
guys. Yeah.
No, no.
Husky.
The fat
Husky
fucks.
guys.
No, the
Fat,
husky.
fat.
The husky guys in there. They were husky.
Yeah, husky. Okay.
Gallus. The Gallus boys. After that match, we get Trick Willie in the back talking, and
maybe I need to look for a tag team partner.
I wish you luck in your search.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, Trick. Vic, Booker, back to you.
All right. He needs to look for a tag team partner.
That's it.
That's
Is that
it.
even worth playing? Like
that? You heard his voice. He said what he said, and he said he needs a tag team partner. He walks off, and then we got the shot of Joe Hendry spinning around on the TV behind him. But hey, look, you blame the people of NXT for cutting the majority of his promo out just to give us that bit. I don't know. I don't know what the hell NXT people be smoking on Tuesdays, man. They be wild, man.
But it fits him. It fits him. And then after that, we get your favorite guy, Des Mundo.
Yeah,
we get Mr. Wesley in the ring.
We are back live on NXT.
Oh my shit! Here comes Goku.
He looks sad.
Look like a bum.
What an outfit to choose! It's like 100 degrees in Florida, and he's wearing that long ass sweater.
But the last time that I saw,
can't do any worse than Chase.
This look in Wesley's eyes.
Every time he's sad, he wears this bum outfit.
He came out here and walked away for a moment. So we know what's been said. We know what's been going around for 48 hours. This man is here to address his future.
At least the crowd is still showing him love.
Look.
Try your best, dude.
This reminded me of last year so bad. I was so sad.
Hey, look. I've had a rough couple of days here, y'all. See, like, I truly went into Heatwave believing that I could beat Obafemi and finally be reunited with my North American Championship.
Me too.
But y'all saw what happened. Look,
toss your ass.
Obafemi was the better man. Period, point blank. But you
that
see,
was so rude.
The match wasn't the only thing that I put my everything into. Like, as soon as I woke up from surgery, I knew exactly what my goal was. to beat the unbeatable.
And
see, like, that was the thing that truly pushed me through rehab. Like, I visualized it. I imagined my arm being raised. I could feel the title in my hands again, and I was ready to proudly raise it above my head as the king of the West Side.
West Side.
But unfortunately, that's not how it happened.
Play laughter.
Now, look, I'll be straight with you all. I really don't know where to go from here.
He looks so defeated.
Why?
Poor
Like,
Wes.
Yeah.
I've been beaten before, but
All he knows is that title.
this was different.
Yeah.
Now, look, I have had one hell of a run here in NXT.
The fans are like, wait, hold up.
Wait a minute.
With you all. Like, I truly got to be honest with every single one of you and myself.
He said had.
Please don't
Please
go.
don't go.
Please don't go.
Please don't go.
Please don't go.
Please don't go.
I think it's time for me to...
Please don't go. Please don't go.
Go after the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah. Why not?
I think it's time for me to start stepping away.
Shit.
I have no idea who this is.
Me, I was like, who the fuck are these guys? Everybody was excited but me.
Everybody was excited though.
I was like, why?
MSK.
I was like, why does their music sound like his song? It's the same song.
It's the same song, right?
Somewhat similar.
He was crying. He was crying. He was so
happy.
happy.
Like a damn bum.
Oh, from TNA.
Yeah, and Jordan Grace tweeted this.
What are you doing here? You're about to do something stupid. These people don't want to see Wesley go. We don't want to see Wesley go. Bro, we have missed you so much.
Aww.
So Wesley's from TNA?
We get it. We get it. You can't believe we're here? I can't believe we're here.
One of them got booted into, and they went to TNA.
Look, look.
Yeah.
Just
when
like
he was
all
part
of
of
them,
MS, when he was part of
missed
MSK.
you so damn much. And look, I've been watching everything. Look, I am extremely proud of the men that you two have become.
The Young Bucks.
But look. This isn't about us. This is about you. You are the greatest North American champion ever. And on top of that, the two of you, you're the best tag team to ever step foot in this very building. So this is
that
what
true,
we came
Jay?
for. We are here.
One of the best. One of the best. They were
It's
dope
time
as
we
shit.
get MSK back together.
Yeah, when I heard that shit, I'm like, oh.
What's MSK?
That's Wesley and the white boy. They tag team.
So he
the
said
other
it's time
guy,
to get MSK back together and the Rascals.
yeah, all three together are the Rascals.
And they're now hugging.
Trey Miguel and Zach Wentz.
Zach Wentz.
Insane.
Basically with Zach Wentz, he had a situation where he beat up his girl backstage, and
ouch.
That was during the 2.0 era, and they booted him so quick. That's why Wesley went on his singles run and got the North American title and everything. because they were tag team champions when this shit happened. So, yeah, it was an unfortunate situation.
Was that during the Vince era?
Mm-hmm.
No surprise
Yeah,
there.
yeah, he got dropped quick, quicker than the fly, bro. Pops up back on NXT with the other guy. That's a part of their trio, and everybody's been talking about eventually that reunion once TNA decided to want to partner with NXT. That's what everybody's been kind of waiting on too, the Rascals reunion. And we see Dempsey went over there last week and tried some shit with the Rascals, trying to fuck with them. So, yeah, we could probably see the NQCC versus the Rascals in a future match down the line. It's
I
gonna
like
be
how
good.
the two songs sound so similar. It's like it's the same song, but it's not. I'm sorry, just the musician in me.
Right.
It's just because I'm listening to the MSK song right now, and then I know Wesley's song, but
Correct.
wow, awesome.
I love that. Love that. This merge is making me even more happy seeing what we getting.
I was
You
about to say,
know,
Jay, play those last two messages from Sparkle because it's on this topic right here.
cool.
I really wish people would stop fucking saying that, man. Like, Wesley, the greatest North American y'all know Adam Cole existed, right? You're aware of that.
They're not going to acknowledge it.
I mean, Oba's already better than any fucking North American champion that I've seen since Adam Cole. So, that
That is definitely up for debate. I mean, we can't say that. Damn, it's a hard choice. I would say.
I have no, I
Adam
have no
Cole,
say.
because I saw maybe half of Adam Cole's North American title run. So I can't, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, he was the better guy, but I know Adam Cole was the better character because everybody flocked with Adam Cole pretty much.
Baby.
Man, to me, when I first saw him, all I saw was Shawn Michaels reincarnated in him.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
all I saw, and I was like, wow. And he had the mic skills, the group. Man, Vince, why? Why? That's one of those groups I wish didn't leave. They were fire. Undisputed Era was crazy. They were definitely black and gold. And imagine the matches we would have gotten today with him on the main roster. Oh, just the thoughts. Let me play this last message real quick.
And what about him, the A champion, Carmelo Hayes? Come on now, Wesley. You're at best you're number 4.
It's definitely up for debate, Sparkle. We could sit back and probably talk about that shit for a whole hour, if anything. But that definitely is up there for debate. I think the only reason why they would label him as the greatest as with the title is probably just because of the amount of defenses he had. That's what I would probably say. But other than that, the shit's up for debate. And after that, Rascals reunion, we get Ethan Page and Spears talking in the back. And they're talking about a handicap match that they're going to possibly have against Trick Williams and how they're going to beat him again. And then Page tells one girl in the locker room, like, look, get your ass out of here. I need some space. I got to warm up for my fight. So this leads us into the Thea Hale alongside with Chase U coming with her versus Izzy Dame. Shane, and then Des real quick. What were your thoughts on this match and after the match?
Yeah, good old little Thea.
Shane.
Yes.
Keep it to just this match because I have the audio for after.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I don't have much to say anyway, except for the fact that
come
on. Because I was just so distracted. There's so much going on. But for what I've seen, yeah, Thea was looking strong, and Izzy, she had a couple of moments herself. Yeah, there's really not much for me to say. Like I said,
I got you, Shane.
I didn't see too much. The only thing that stood out was when Tatum Paxley, can I say that? When Tatum Paxley came out from the Chase U section of the audience, I don't know why she did that, but yeah, she came out, was a distraction, and I guess Thea, she took advantage and won. So congratulations to Thea, and maybe this win would be the stepping stone of a possible title match moving forward with this momentum keep on going. I wouldn't mind seeing her doing that in a title match. Yeah, I would like to see that. Congratulations, Thea. Mundo?
Matter of fact, Shane, you're right. This didn't even require two people to speak on it. So yeah, I have nothing else to say about this. I'll go ahead and just play what happened after the match was over, and Chase U's in the ring celebrating, and this is what happened.
Your new friend must really, really like you, because he went to Ava and he begged for a match against me for you next week.
Duke.
But you quickly realized that was a big, big mistake. Because come next week, I'm going to destroy you.
Yeah. Seek and destroy and move on. We've heard it all before, Oba. It's the same old crap. Here's the thing. This is something you shouldn't do. Don't underestimate the man you're in there with next week.
He sounds real confident now.
The man.
Out of nowhere.
They tell you not to worry about. And yet the man that has the attention of one WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus.
What?
The man who tore the roof off in Toronto. The man
But you lost.
they call the MVP of Chase University. The one, the only, Duke Hudson.
Duke.
But you lost.
I wish the fans was behind him a little bit more.
It'll be my pleasure to rip that championship away from you. When I give you the biggest Andre Chase University sized ass whooping!
The momentum in Chase U's corner. Can the MVP?
Shane, last time you did that was against Sami Zayn. All of y'all unmuted and was like, I don't believe it. I don't buy it. And then he won. I mean, I know it's a long shot. It's a long shot,
First off, just like you said, where did this come from? This was not him a few minutes ago backstage.
He was
this
not like
chick
that.
just came out of nowhere, and he was spitting a bunch of bullshit.
He's trying to say, maybe he's trying to psych himself up, make believe in his own hype.
Well, he was the only one, because everything he was saying was like, it was ridiculous. First off, you're talking to a champion. It's not like your champion, he's going after your belt. You're going after his belt. And look how many people he has defended the belt against. So that so-called crap that he says, how crappy is it if he's still the champion? How crappy is it when it was first announced that you was going to fight him, you didn't have the same attitude? And now all of a sudden, like, where did that come from? So did something happen? Did you seeing him finally got you pepped up, and you just came up with this promo on the fly? Like I said, Dez, when it doesn't make sense, that's why I speak on it. Because you should have done this the first time. That's all I'm saying. Number one, and then number two, all the stuff that you were saying was crap. You was no MVP. It wasn't the Heatwave. What, you mean that last PLE that you had a title match, and you lost? Yeah, you believe it if you want to, Jay, but me, I'm not buying it.
Jay,
Yeah.
I need your opinion on something, Jay. We have to deliberate. Me and you need to deliberate, okay? Was that a rant or was that not a rant?
Yes.
That was a
I
rant,
highly
right?
agree. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you.
There
Ladies
you
and
go.
gentlemen, that was Shane O'Mac's rant of the night.
You're
Brought to you
welcome.
by Duke Hudson.
Right.
Ugh.
But you know what?
Where's
Shane?
Lawan at for the coffee session?
Oh, come on.
No, don't associate my coffee with this guy. No.
But you know what, Shane and Jay? A lot of people on Twitter are actually excited about that. I guess, remember, Shane, we're still getting used to Chase U. We don't really know too much about them because they barely have done anything this year as far as like competing. But a lot of people are excited that Shawn Michaels did this, has Duke going against Oba for the title next week. I'm assuming maybe he's a good competitor that we haven't gotten to see too much of yet. But I don't know. I just wanted to make that known.
All right. So okay. All right. So Mr. Duke and Duke, I would keep an open mind. Well, I ain't say all that, but but yeah, I'll keep an open mind and see if your words can back up your actions. I'll just say that, Mundo J.
True. And it was also a good victory for Thea because now she possibly gets a title shot down the line, depending what Ava says next week. If that was true by what Ridge was saying, let's see how that one plays out. And fellas, it's that time of the week. It's titty time.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
What's going on here?
It's
I
titty
don't know what's
time.
happening.
You don't know what's happening.
You don't know what's happening?
I can't really hear anything. What's happening?
The song. Yeah, this is before Mundo's time.
I was about to say this is some old people shit. This is a joke between the two of y'all. Anyway.
Yeah.
There you go. The fuck are you playing some shit like that? What the fuck is that?
Okay, well, it's the theme song to What's Happening, which is like a top-rated show from the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah, Des. Yeah, Des.
Mm-hmm.
So, my titty fact of the night will be for Thea Hale, who's 20 years old, born in Pittsburgh, PA, who's 5'5" and 125. She studied gymnastics prior to her going into wrestling and was featured in AEW in 2021 as Nikita Knight. And 6 months later, she came to NXT. And ever since then, she's been a part of Chase U. In PWI Insider's wrestling rankings, she ranks number 115 out of all the females. Not a bad ranking for a 20-year-old, fellas. And there you have it. That's Jay's tidbit of the night. Dun, dun, dun.
You're not gonna.
And it's even funnier because it's so loud. Like it just rudely cut.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, Jay, when you hear the playback, like, because Because Mundo was about to say something, and then he go. So.
Oh my God in heaven.
That was my last one for the night.
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what the hell I was just listening to in my ears. I'm just like, what? Let me see. Let's try this again. Hold on. That's what it's supposed to sound like?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You see the video? You see the video?
Yes,
the,
these poor
the
black
quality.
people.
Yeah, running down the block. Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, playing basketball.
Playing rusty basketball. Yeah.
Man. That's that job shit that y'all was enjoying when y'all was kids, huh?
That was the shit. Are you kidding? What's happening? That was the shit, especially the sister. Ooh, you talk about a
Right, Dynamite.
No, ain't no goddamn Dynamite. What's the matter with you?
Wrong show.
That's the wrong
What you talking about, Willis?
No.
Wrong
No. That's Different Strokes.
And that's not even the 70s, is it? That was early 80s, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Different Strokes was after them.
Y'all do know I'm trolling y'all at this time, right? I'm trolling you two right now. I'm just throwing out I'm throwing out random shit from the top of my head and just putting it on the show. Oh man, come on! Oh, that's funny.
Damn kids! Damn kids!
That was funny.
But yeah, that was the shit. We would rush home and we would all watch it as a family on our little black and white TVs, and it was hilarious. They were hilarious.
Wow,
between
that sounds
JJ
so
Saint and Dynamite.
ago.
Yeah, and it never got tiring. Every time he said Dynamite, we would crack up.
And JJ was on what show? He was on what show?
He was on Good Times. Remember temporary layoffs?
With George Jefferson?
No, stop playing with us. Stop playing.
You know who George Jefferson is. George, he was the rich guy. And they did that on purpose. They was like, okay, enough with all the poor black folks. Let's have a show where there's like a rich guy. So that's where Jefferson's came from.
I know his saying was something about pudding pops or some shit like that, right?
Come on now. Come on, Bill Cosby. Stop it with your shit.
All right, let me stop trolling y'all. Because this is getting funny. Shane is like, this motherfucker right here is pissing me off.
Okay, you're insulting me with my favorite shows. These are my shows as a kid. And you mixing them up like gumbo. See, there's another one. And then another one.
It's the same show. It's not the same show?
You wish it was. You wish it was.
Yo, Jay, play the last two messages because it's on this topic right here.
Yes, please, because he is so offensive right now.
I mean, Triple J is playing some Sesame Street music out there in Mundo. I know it's not loud enough, but he's playing some Sesame Street shit out there, man.
Thank you, LaJuan.
That is not no goddamn Sesame Street. You understand? When have you ever heard that song on a kids program show called Sesame Street?
Don't forget, me and LaJuan are the same age.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
They're 90s babies. That's why.
I don't know why I thought he was Jay's age.
Damn
They're DuckTales and Aladdin and shit.
Oh hell yeah, the best.
Widget the World Watch and all that other shit.
Nobody watches y'all shows no more.
I still do.
That stuff's not funny. It's sad.
You just did. You just added the viewpoint. So there you go.
That shit's sad as hell. Like, goddamn. All that poor black people just making it, living in the goddamn junkyard and shit.
But that shit was hilarious when it came out. It was
y'all could
funny.
relate,
it was
right?
relatable. Yeah, it was relatable. It's like, yeah, just like me, another poor black person on TV. And then when the Jeffersons came out, we said, oh, shit, I could be rich and living on Fifth Avenue. Yeah.
Well, we're moving on up
Mm-hmm.
to the east side.
I mean,
to the
yeah.
deluxe apartment in the
Yeah.
sky.
Great. For someone that doesn't know the show, you sure know the song well, huh?
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill.
Nope, never do.
A whole lot of trying.
This is open mic night on the Three Bells
Wasn't that
podcast.
sad? Ugh. That was some song. And do you know who sang that song?
Moving on up. Moving on up.
You know who sang that? You know who sang that song, right, Jay?
Of course he does. He can relate to you. Because I'm like, who? Please tell me.
Oh, really, Jay? You don't know?
No, I'm being honest.
The person that sang the see, now I got my shows mixed up. The Jeffersons song. Yeah, the Jeffersons theme song. It was Bologna Woods.
Oh,
yeah. You hear it now?
No. Jay is faking the funk right now.
Oh, you still don't know?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Jay had to check the lyrics for Return
No, I'm not
of
even.
the Mac.
He sure did. And so did I. And I still hear, man. I still hear it.
Oh, shit.
I still hear it. That has forever ruined that song for me.
I'm sorry. Jay,
no, you're not. Well, you're loving it. You're basking in it.
Jay, play the last three. I'm sorry. I interrupted the messages. My apologies.
Okay, just the whole show. We have a show, right?
Yeah, somewhat. The last three.
I love how y'all give Mundo shit about not knowing what's happening and then say Dynamite is from Different Strokes. Nigga, that's some fucking good times, bro. Different Strokes is what you talking about, Willis. Come on, now keep up.
Yo, Mundo, man, they hating on our TV shows, man. They just mad because all their shit was in black and white, and they had to turn the knob and bend the hanger to watch shit. We had a remote, bro. Life was easy. They had to bang their TV to get clear pictures.
Oh, please, you lazy ass kids. We had to get up and walk across the room and turn the channel. We worked out to see good shows. And y'all would look around the whole house for a remote. Y'all would walk past the TV numerous times where you could have changed the channel. But no, instead, you worrying about the remote. And then you find a remote, what do? You walk past the TV, sit down, and then turn the channel. So,
I'm crying.
Whatever.
So I've been crying this whole time. This shit is hilarious, son. Chill.
And that black and white TV, that was revolutionary. Are you kidding me? Revolutionary when they came out. We was like, oh shit.
Play that last one, Jay, because I think Nas has more to say on the topic.
Hold up. There will be no slander of early to mid 90s television theme songs, all right? The bitches was all fire. Like right here. Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look in a book, reading Rainbow. Yeah, that shit just made you want to go pick up a Goosebumps book, nigga.
I can't go anywhere.
Jay, you were like 30 when that came out. What the fuck are you singing that for?
No,
what's wrong with you?
Reading Rainbow came out when I was like 5.
Wow.
I was in kindergarten when Reading Rainbow came out. 30? Get out of here with that.
Wow, how dare you? How dare you?
Hombre, mira este.
Yo,
can you imagine a 30-year-old Jay watching Reading Rainbow, learning how to speak English? And he was like, yeah, Jay, tell us about your childhood. Yeah, I used to speak Spanish, but thanks to Reading Rainbow, I was able to learn how to speak English. Like, wow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Three Bells podcast is part of the Sami Zayn and Friends comedy show. Yeah. Jay, you have a show, dude.
I know. Well, I'm gonna play this last message by LeBron.
Because Jay, he liked our TV shows too. He trying to front like he didn't like none of our shit. You see, he know all the lyrics to Reading the Rainbow. I wonder what else you know. Remember this song? Come on, us, let's get together and in bright sunny weather, let's all go to Gala Island.
Gullah Gullah, Binya Binya. Yes, lit. What? Matter of fact, I went to Gullah Gullah Island. I went to Universal Studios when Nickelodeon was still shooting there back in the 90s, and I was in the audience for a taping of that show. Oh man. And what do you call it? What's the Double Dare? Woo!
Oh, with Mark Summers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the slime. Yeah.
Ooh. Yo,
that's such a weird show. Oh, it's like, was somebody smoking weed or crack when they put that show together? Like, it's such a trippy show. I don't know. It just seems so trippy with the whole slime and throw up pools and
what Double Dare was
and
a kid
mud
version of
tubes.
It was a kid version of what, like American Ninja Gladiator or what, of whatever the adults were doing. It was a kid version of it.
But they never like splashed in water. It was always something gooey and mushy and moist and
oh boy. There you go with that goddamn word.
And slime and snot and boogers.
Nickelodeon was known for the slime. That's
it's
the
stuff. Yeah.
See, Double Dare used to come on Channel 5.
Shane was like 45 when that came out. That's why he still doesn't understand it. God damn you, Shane. Cut it out.
You better hush your mouth. I ain't that old. I didn't have any gray hair back then.
Oh man, he was the tender age of 35. My bad. I'm sorry, Shane.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna point my geriatric finger on the mute button. How about that?
I love you, Shane.
Oh God, you guys!
Get off my lawn, you little bastard!
Oh shit! Let me hurry up with these messages real quick.
My man Binya Pollywag, the yellow frog.
Oh God. These guys and the frogs.
My man Binya Pollywag, the yellow frog. Binya.
Why, LeJuan? Why?
Oh no, Mundo, he's absolutely right. It was just like, somebody's coked up fever dream. The one you thinking about, the kids' version of American Gladiators was do you have it? Do you have it? Guts. Yeah, I got him. I could do the aggro crack.
Bro. Yo, Nickelodeon used to be the shit in the 90s, man. What? Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go on mute because I could talk about this all night long, but I can't because we got a show to do. Jay, back to you.
Okay. After all of that, we got the Rascals being confronted by Gallus in the back, and they were talking to them about.
I can't believe that y'all are here. I'm with you, brother. Believe it. Hey, you know anything can happen in NXT, man. You're right, man. And I was about to quit. We know. Oh,
here comes Gallus.
Little reunion. I bet the internet is loving this. Yeah. All the divvies tweeting and texting, sending them into a madness of frenzy of delight. What does he even call yous anyway?
What?
Well, I mean, if it's Zach and I, then it's MSK.
Mm-hmm.
If you're unfortunate enough to get all three of us, it's the Rascals.
Oh, listen. We don't want you here. And tell the rest of TNA the same thing, especially that phony Scott.
Oh, don't say his name.
Oh?
So stupid.
What was that all about?
Well, you've been gone a while, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. This is great.
They've been teasing that man all night long. Huh.
Like, whoa.
That was
Don't say
cool
his
though. That whole
name.
thing. If it's the two of us, what did they say? If the two of us were MSK, boom.
Yeah.
And if you are fortunate to get the three of us, then it's the Rascals. Why we both did the same thing, Jay, at the same time, and I didn't even know you were going to do that.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious. I love when they do that shit. Oh man, what a group. Oh shit. So after that we get our match. Next match, which will be OTM versus the OC. But prior to this match, we get Ava with Brooks and Jensen in the back.
Be sympathetic towards you, but attacking Javon, ruining the main event, what were you thinking?
I've already yelled at him.
I don't care. People vouch for him, and he did that, ruining the main event for no reason.
I vouched for him, and he's my responsibility until he gets it together.
Well, he needs to get it together pretty quickly, because tonight, Javon is not cleared, but hopefully next week he is, and if that is the case, it's Brooks versus Javon.
And I will be there for that. No. I'm going alone.
Going along. Great.
Look, I will handle that, but in return, I want Sean Spears. He attacked me. He took a month of my career away.
Briggs, I cannot have you interfering in the main event tonight.
You got it.
Just break around here.
Ava, Trick needs a tag partner, so why not Briggs? Is there a problem, Stone?
I can't believe you'd say his name.
Message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was definitely telling when he said that. Jay.
And not to mention the way he turned out of the chair. He turned like him too. He said, "Can't believe you said his name."
Oh shit. So here we go with our next matchup. OTM versus OC. Shane. And then Dez, talk to me about this one real quick.
So Mundo, apparently this is our single camera shot of the night. Because
yes.
Yeah, this was it. Yeah, because OTM, they were saying something. And then Miss Parker, she said something also. And then they just followed them out into the, what do you call that place? The arena? The center? The room? But anyway.
I'm figuring it's the performance center.
But that particular place there, it's like, because you know when they say step out to the arena, step out to the stadium, step out to
the arena.
The
Ringside.
arena, okay. Ringside, okay. I felt bad for OTM because they got one of the lowest pops I think I've ever heard. If any. They didn't get anything. They stepped out and nothing. Crickets. Silence. Hiss from the TV. Wow, OTM. That's terrible. Sorry to hear that. Or rather not hear that. And they went up against Gallows and Anderson. Two big veterans that could teach you something. Maybe after this match you would get a pop. Maybe, just maybe. But then they was out there, they was doing their thing, and believe it or not, they was actually pretty impressive. They was actually hanging in there pretty good against the big Gallows and Anderson guys. Yeah. And then to add a cherry onto this piece of cake that we got from this match, Mi Chien was in the audience. And she came down in her cute little top, little tank top, whatever you want to call it. And she went straight to Miss Parker. Her and Miss Parker had it out as they exited the arena. And then it happened, fellas. OTM got a win. I think this is the first time I've seen them get a win. Wow. Pretty impressive, guys. They actually had a decent, good match against the big Gallows and Anderson.
And still, at the end, no pop. Just a bunch of boos and hisses. But nevertheless, they got to win. So is this the beginning of a new OTM? An OTM that maybe next time they would get a pop. We will see, Jay. Maybe Mundo. But for now, for tonight, they get to celebrate a win. Interesting, shocking, unprecedented win. Mundo.
Yeah, I mean, again, I put them in the same category as TNT. I was presently surprised with their progress that they've made while they were off TV as well. Because they basically had the same type of situation going on with both groups. We haven't seen them on TV with the match. We've seen maybe vignettes or them fighting backstage, but not in the ring. So yes, I was impressed with OTM tonight as well. They definitely stepped their game up, and to get a win against a veteran team like Gallows and Anderson, that's a big statement, man. That's a big win, and I was not expecting that at all. Because the last time we seen Gallows and Anderson in the ring with rookies, they beat them, and that was TNT, and we questioned that. But tonight, that was a pleasant surprise and a very well earned victory, and maybe it'll lead to something down the line. You know, a better position for OTM, and maybe they'll get the crowd behind them. We'll see. Jay.
Facts. That was a good one for them. Can't be mad that we possibly seen this is possibly the first victory of the year in my eyes. I've never seen the out. That was crazy. And maybe Miss Parker would have gotten the louder pop if she came out first and then present her boys, so there could at least be some type of little hypeness to them. But hey, OTM, they're trying to gain some type of traction. This is good for them, and let's see what they could build off of next. Who they go after, and are they going to be taken serious? That's the whole thing. So there's more to stay tuned with them. And thank you, OC, for putting them over tonight. So after that, we got Colin Henley in the back, and she's talking about Soul Ruka. And she's talking about also saying that the title run that Kalani has will not be run too long. So she was like, Soul put in her work, and she's just a bitch. And this leads us into Soul Ruka versus Fallon Henley. But prior to that, we get Dempsey in the back talking. He's
Mistakes
outside.
won't be tolerated. Understand? Mistakes won't be tolerated. Everyone makes mistakes. Mistakes won't be tolerated in the NQCC.
Did they kill Damon all of a sudden?
That's the way they killed them off.
Miles.
Like, why would you kill him off?
Mistakes won't be tolerated. Hey, you guys do this often?
Like, why would you kill him off after we just seen what he wrote? Like, and
I swear, I didn't see anything.
that's Brimley Reese.
No. That was dumb.
No, that was Ren Sinclair. That was Ren Sinclair. That wasn't Reese.
I don't give a shit. I don't know who the hell who is. There'd be mad bitches in the back. I'd be like, who the fuck is who? I don't give a fuck. Anyway, this whole
I
shit
didn't know
was
who
stupid.
she was either, but yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's like, come on. At the end of the day, this segment was fucking odd as hell. Yeah, right, Shane? Like, come on.
Yeah, like somebody made a mistake, and instead of like putting them on punishment, you kill them and throw them in a trunk.
Fake mob.
Isn't that a crime? And you do it on camera. Like it's on camera.
No sense whatsoever.
And then I don't like the fact they replaced the black guy with a black guy. It's like it's giving Aunt Viv vibes again. I swear, didn't I just have this conversation last Tuesday about Aunt Viv? Let's not get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just weird. I mean, I understand that you have to explain why he's no longer there, but that's your excuse. That's the story that you committed an actual crime.
That's bananas.
It's poor storytelling because they're not going anywhere with it. That's why they're just like, fuck it. Somebody said, why don't we just kill him off?
Yeah, throw his ass in the trunk and drive away.
Matter of fact, I digress. It actually does make sense, guys. Think about it. Because technically, they also killed Drew Gulak off as well. Through Tony D'Angelo and the family. They took care of him. Remember?
Yeah.
So now they took it upon themselves to do it themselves and kill off their own guy themselves. So it makes sense. Going along with that, it makes sense, but overall, it's just like, what?
What, because this guy thinks that he's Tony D'Angelo?
Yes, it's fucking delusional.
Ever since he lost to him.
Capiche?
Okay. Not now that you say that, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. We got our next match featuring Sol Ruka and Miss Fallon Henley. Mundo, Shane, what were your thoughts on this?
I mean, Shane.
I mean, Sol Ruka, she did her Soul Snatcher, so yeah, that was the highlight for me. Other than that, I mean, it was, yeah. It's just one of those matches, Jay, where you're just like, yeah.
I mean, because I've specifically gave instructions on this match earlier.
Yeah, for me to speak on it first. Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
I mean, Fallon looked good. She looked cute in her outfit and the fur coat.
This is fluff.
And
this is fluff.
It was good to see the women out there, doing their thing.
We've seen women all night.
And I liked how they did the Soul Snatcher at the end.
Again?
It was once, but it was so good I had to mention it twice. And then, these two girls.
What's their name?
Nyx and the other girl with the face masky thingy. They came out.
JC.
Yeah. They came out to show face, and I guess they were the distraction, and
they basically save. I don't know how it works anymore, like, because they don't announce when people interfere. They don't announce if somebody won or lost the match anymore. So technically, you would think that they saved Fallon from losing because she was getting pinned, and they came and broke it up. But technically, if you're an old school wrestling fan, that's a disqualification on Fallon, and the winner would be Sol Ruka, which would be the same exact thing. But I guess these days we just blur that stuff out and don't even think about it anymore. But overall, like, I mean, Shane hit all the important parts of this match. Jay, come and save us, Jay.
Congratulations to
Jay's not reading. He's not reading the letters on the wall. Save us.
Yeah, Jay is cracking up, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll let these guys do it. I have nothing to do with it."
Right, hate
Mhm.
ourselves, right?
Exactly.
God,
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
just hiding behind the couch, waiting
right. He got a whole
until we.
he has a whole page of notes on this match, and we're just sitting here hitting the same
And we
shit
sitting
over and
here
No, I
over.
don't.
just
No, I
struggling,
don't. No, I
struggling, and
don't.
he's hiding and
I don't have
laughing.
a page. I don't have a page.
I got a half a
That's
page,
terrible.
right? You got a
No,
half a page.
I got four lines.
That's more than I got.
I have 2 words. Soul Snatcher. You're doing better than me, dude.
He said 2 words.
Yeah, Soul Snatcher. Yeah. That's why I said it 4 times.
But this was an alright match, seeing that we got JC and Jasmine in there doing what they had to do and wreak havoc. And once again, NFL and Henley match. These three are working together, as I said earlier. That's what it seems like. And let's see where this goes. Also,
Jay,
what?
I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh my gosh. You're so rude. You're so rude.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, senor.
I mean, because it's your show, and I have to
Mhm.
remind you on your show. See, now you're making me come out of character, right? That we did not take not one commercial break on your show.
Oh.
Yeah. And we'll be right back on Jay's show. Bye. Not that one.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
And we are back from commercial. Woohoo! Where we see Anonymous in the back watching Paxley talking to her Barbie doll. Wonder what she had to say. I see. Seems like there's no audio on that one, but she was more or less like cool girls like Izzy don't want to play with me. And she's saying that basically the title going after it is not that important, but having people that like her is. So we see Wendy Chu watching her from the side. That's gonna be a nice matchup coming up between the two if Wendy's deciding to want to be creepy crawler up on her. So prior to our main event, we go back to Ava's office, and Ava's there with Cedric Alexander. And they organized a meeting, and he is now a part of the NXT roster, everybody. Then here comes Mr. Stone bringing Ashante the Adonis. And he tried to say, yeah, I could one up you too, when he told Stevie. And they went into the office and decided to talk things out and try to get Ashante a part of the roster as well. Nice to see that we get these two guys now on NXT, where it seems like we got the same thing from them on SmackDown, talking with the GMs. Let's see what happens there. And here goes our main event with EP, our new champion. We got Shawn Spears versus Trick Willie and his special tag team partner, Joe Hendry. Shane? No.
We talk about moments. Do you believe?
I would say this though.
Tag team partner, Show
On you, Shane.
We kind of knew that it was somebody big before his music came out, because I see the way he comes out. He stands on his mark, and as Trick was in the ring circling around, he went to his mark, and some people saw him there, so they was already making noise before his song came on, and people was already looking from the wide shot. You see people looking over at the edge of the ring because Mr. JH had to position himself so that the camera could do the zoom, and he does his turn. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we had the match, and yeah, it was a good match, and it seemed to me that this Joe Hendry, that he can do no wrong. He doesn't even have to do a lot. Just the fact that he's there is good enough. That's what I got. And it was cool. It was a cool match. It was an okay match. The thing that really stood out for me, and I'll have Des say the rest about the match. One thing that really stood out was when the announcer Vic said and asked Booker T, "Is Joe's turn better than the Spinneroonie?" The nerve, the shade.
But
you're laughing because you heard that, right? You remember that?
Yes, but then it's a perfect turn. It's like all of a sudden when he turns around, it's like all of a sudden it's like spotlights and camera, like everything is just perfect.
Right, because he had faced the audience. You know, the audience that was facing the camera. He was facing them for like a good amount of time, and then he did the turn, and the camera zoomed in. That's when dude said,
and then it was
yeah,
like
that
it was
turn.
like right, and it was like fucking all of a sudden like lights just came onto him, and it's the same thing when he first came into the arena, and I was just like, wow, like I was over here, I was acting like I was him too, because I was just doing, I did the turn and it's like, hey, I was like, that's fucking cool, like, hey, bruh, nah, man, this is my first time ever seeing him compete. Because, you know, that battle royal doesn't count. The minute he got in the ring and the match started, they eliminated him. So, and like Vic said, he went back there, said to Shawn Michaels, look, I'm going to be back on any show, anytime or whatever that nature. And he promised it, and he showed up. And I was impressed by him and the moveset that he has. Because, again, I'm not familiar with him. I just love the song. And the charisma is just, it oozes through the damn TV. And I mean, the only other person who gets a reaction like that on NXT is Trick. I mean, everybody on their feet, everybody singing the song. I mean, and then you hear Booker T, he's like, what is wrong with these people? So that's just hilarious to me, but I completely enjoyed while he was in the ring. I didn't know that his finishing move was a choke slam. I mean, he's not that big of a dude, so you don't think that his you know, finisher would be the choke slam, but you know, I get it. He gets a little extra oomph on it. All in all, I enjoyed the main event, and I was satisfied because Oro made his appearance tonight and chased Ethan out of the arena. I'm looking forward to that. Imagine Jay and Shane. We're talking about Trick and Sean and Javon. Imagine if the next goddamn opponent for Ethan Page for the title is Oro Mensah.
Banger after banger after banger. That is going to be an amazing match. And we're going to see the best of Oro. Oh my goodness. I think he should be the next. I think he should be like that next group of people for a title shot.
I would say this, Jay. What do you think? I would say this. I would shock the world and put the title on Oro. And you know why? That'll give you a story that'll have him be champion, and then now Noam is pissed. Low key, he's jealous because remember, Noam was trying to get that title from Trick.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's on you, and it's only on you because I got hurt by this dude, and now that's like it's calling into question the main man thing. Like, man, what? But yeah, anyway, overall, congratulations to Trick and Mr. Joe Hendry. Shout outs to y'all. Great main event, great, overall show, Sean, and the energy in there for that last match was incredible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what you call a main event. I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end as well, and it was cool to see Oro do his thing and just wreak havoc and make sure he made Ethan Page non-relevant to the point where it was a 2-on-1 against Spears, and that choke slam was pretty rough. Woof, strong one, and it was kind of like he urinagied a choke slam. That's what it looked like to me. So he gets extra leverage, does what he does, and pow, fight's over, and the music hits, and he tries to get Trick to do the sideways bop with him. Ugh. But overall, this was a great night of NXT. That's everything that we covered pretty much for the show tonight. And I'm gonna read these last couple of messages before we close out.
So let me see if I got this right. The last time we see Joe Hendry, he's dressing down the entire Battle Royal going, I'm going to win the NXT Championship and take it back to TNA because fuck NXT. Now you helping one of the pillars of NXT, Trick Williams, and his whole fight against other NXT motherfuckers. There's no TNA part of it. Like, where's the TNA in this? No? Are you a heel? Are you a face? I believe still. I just don't know. Bro, the next champion needs to be Obafemi while he holding that North American title. He go, Ethan Page, your ego will not allow you to climb this mountain. And then just beat the shit out of Ethan Page and we'll all love it and he's a double champion. If Keith Lee can be NXT North American champion and NXT champion at the same time, Obafemi can do the same thing. It's all right.
Jay. Hold on. Really? It's really like you want to go back to that era? We just got out of that era with the main roster where we had one person holding 2 championships and then these 2 guys holding two different versions of tag team titles. We just got out of that. You want to get back into the one person being a double champion situation? Like, bro, really? I would rather him drop that title and just like how Gunther did and go after the main championship and dominate as the main champion. But that's just me. I can't speak for him. I only speak for myself.
Oh, here we go. Possible response.
He'll give up the North American title. They'll have a tournament, and then we can have like Bouncy Boy win it. It's fine. Just get the big belt on Oba and keep it on him Roman Reigns style for the next 17 years. Oba, I'm claiming him right now. Obafemi is my guy.
All right. So see, damn, Sparkle, you listen good, my man. Yeah. So we're in agreement. Yeah. Let him get rid of that secondary title and dominate as NXT champion. Right now we've been having a happy. I said this to Jay. We've been having a string of happy-go-lucky champions in recent months or whatever, or the last year with NXT, and then Ethan Page is the most recent actual heel champion. And I wouldn't even say Oba would be a heel champion, but he would be dominant, and you would have to make it be believable in order for him to lose that title. And is there anybody on that roster that can make that happen? I don't know. Same thing with his current run now. I don't know if there's anybody on the roster that's believable to beat him. You would have to have him retire, being champion just so he can move on. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Shane, Jay, what do y'all think? Like, I don't see anybody that can actually beat him for that title.
And you know what?
It's gonna take someone crazy to beat him.
Yeah, yeah. And you know
like
what?
who?
He'll probably have like that same attitude, and he's gonna say, "You know what? I've
He's gonna
gone through so many people, and next to no one can beat me. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
time that I should go for the next big thing. So you know what I'm gonna do, because I'm bored. I'm bored with this title. I'm gonna go for something even bigger.
Right, vacate it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I just don't see it. I don't know who can beat that guy for that title.
Right.
And
Right.
it's kind of confusing because he's like a super heavyweight holding what you would think is like a cruiserweight, mid-card championship.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Brock Lesnar being Intercontinental Champion. You're like, what the fuck? Like, who the hell's gonna beat him
doesn't
for
even
this
sound
shit?
right. It doesn't sound right.
It's like, how? Like, no way anybody can beat this motherfucker for that shit.
Right. Right.
He will
Go for
probably
the
have.
big
He'll
dog.
probably have to lose that title Trick Williams style, not getting pinned.
They tried that already, though. That's the thing. They tried that.
Right.
He didn't have
went through that.
He had two sets of triple threat matches already, right?
And a fatal four way.
And a fatal four, like, bro, they tried. And what has he done? He used his opponents as weapons to beat up the other opponent. Like, I've never seen nothing like this guy before. Like, he is something different, son. And imagine, oh man, if he wasn't so young in this game, I would call for him to just have a face to face with Gunther, just a face to face. But right now he's still so young in this shit. You don't need to put him on the main roster. God damn, we can always dream. Gunther's not too old.
The shit is he's only 26.
And he hasn't even had 20 matches yet in NXT. That's the craziest part. Is like, bro, what the fuck? You're so dominant. You're a champion, and you didn't even have 20 matches yet. Because I believe when he won the title, he was like what, on his 5th match? Was it even 10 matches at that point?
No, he probably his third, second or third match.
Crazy.
The shit is like, yo, we look at Obafemi, and he was a track star. We haven't seen his speed yet. We've seen all his power, but damn, no, he's 6'6", 310. How are you a track star with that weight?
Right.
Shit.
Damn. I'm assuming those last 2 or 3 messages are aimed at me from Knives. You can get through those, and then because I started talking. My bad.
Also, Triple J, did you remember to wave your hands from side to side and say, "I believe in Joe Hendry"? Joe Hendry, he's so prestigious.
How could it do it?
Well, not right now. Nobody can do it, and that's why he's going to be all dominant, because we need 2 years of this, because this is my dream booking. We need 2 years of Obafemi as the championship. Then, over in Tony Khan's shitty company, the contract runs out, he signs with NXT, Obafemi versus Wardlow. We can finally make Wardlow something.
Not a bad idea.
Is that the guy with the mask that calls Christian daddy?
No, Wardlow is got like damn, he's bald with like a little mohawk thingy in the middle, and he got like superhuman, big, gigantic muscles.
I'm not familiar.
I think he's with Don Callis and them. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember, but he's just a big muscle
I
guy.
thought that's not the same. That's not the same group that was going after Edge, right?
I can't even remember.
Not Knives. Am I bugging or am I bugging? I thought he was a part of the group that was with Christian that hates Edge. I mean, I haven't watched AEW in a few months at this point now, but I remember. I think I remember that much, but I don't know.
Ooh, excuse me. But that let me see. Did I play this last message? No, I didn't. Let's get to it.
I will say seeing Obafemi do his thing is one of the moments where I'm so glad that Vince McMahon is completely gone. Because, if Vince was still here, by the time he goes up to the fucking main roster, he'll be this for like 3 months, and then he'll have him doing the fucking Cabbage Patch and the Running Man Braun Strowman style. Thank you, Vince, for being an asshole and getting kicked out. Now Obafemi can be the man. Be my guy.
He is not lying. I believe it. Vince would have had him jucking and jiving, right, Shane? Jucking and jiving, and being the next Black Panther.
Say it again. Doing what?
Jucking and jiving.
No.
It's no.
No. He's saying it wrong. Saying it wrong.
Saying it wrong, youngin.
Boy. You waited all night. You waited all night for that, didn't you? And Jay, F you, because you just let me do it, right? You let me into that?
He was flexing too, wasn't he, Jay? He was so flexing it when he was saying it.
Trash.
It was so funny.
In the words of LA Knight, Jay, you are trash.
Trash.
You too, Shane. Trash.
Jucking and jiving.
My bad. It's juking and jiving. Yeah, exactly.
Jucking and jiving. Jucking and jiving.
Shut the hell up. God damn it. Nah, but seriously though,
Chucky, quack, quack.
He's not lying though. Vince would have found a way to turn him into one of those, either a thug or a happy-go-lucky black guy dancing, or the Black Panther.
Something.
Shit, he would probably turn him into Virgil. Turn him into Virgil.
Ew? Why? a Virgil to who?
To anybody that we could find on that roster.
To the next big white star.
No sense. What, a big white star? And make him rich?
And what's crazy
make him
is
like high prestiged?
And then what's crazy is in the Triple H era, right now the only, do we count Cody as a white star? Is he white?
He's multicultural.
He's
he was part of the Mexican. He's like the Mexican.
So
like that picture of all the Mexicans with the titles, like him and Priest and Bebe.
So in that same vein, that means in this Triple H era, we've had nothing but like black champions, Hispanic champions, like, and Shawn Michaels era as well too on NXT. It baffles me. I don't know if it's because of they're watching the demographic and actually seeing the numbers and stuff, or the fact that they're just like really cool with the culture. Like, and I think Shawn Michaels might be really, really cool with the culture. Like the way he brought in Sexy Red. But then again, there's like the culture don't even like her. But they like the beats that be made for her. But let me not get into that. But yeah, I would have never thought what we're seeing now is, I would have never thought of that as a kid. I always thought that all our champions would be white guys.
The diversity is at a peak.
Guys.
Yeah. The diversity is like peak right now, which is why I didn't understand that whole bullshit with you know, the Hurt Locker, when they was like, oh, it's racist because Triple H didn't want to put the Hurt Locker back together. And I was like, dude, that's like the most
The Hurt
ridiculous thing
Locker?
ever.
What's
The
what's
Hurt
the Hurt
Locker.
Locker?
The
What's
Hurt
the Hurt
Locker.
Locker? What the hell is that?
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for being a real.
The Hurt Business Locker. the Hurt Business Locker thingy. You know, them.
The Hurt Business.
The Hurt
That
Business.
was their name. That was their name. The Hurt Business.
The Hurt.
Maybe
There's a movie called The Hurt Locker, so that's why.
But I don't know. Is there a reason why? But then again, we can take up 10 hours with that. I don't want to get into it because I gotta keep track of the time. But we have a Puerto Rican World Heavyweight Champion. We have a Mexican WWE Champion.
Cody's part Cuban too.
Yes, we have Latinos as champions right now.
Bebe's Mexican, I think.
Right. And look who main event the biggest WrestleManias of all time. And look who's responsible for like this era right now of all of these sold out shows for Raw and SmackDown. I mean,
Samoan.
I don't get that argument. You know, it's always that if you don't get your way, it's because of racism. Yeah, I love it.
Maybe it was just, you know, something that worked during the COVID era when there was nobody around, but maybe they wouldn't have anything for them now. You know, the fact that they can't make Bobby the champion right now, so it would serve no purpose. It would just be Bobby and friends all over again. Like it didn't do anything. Maybe him getting hurt was the best thing for his career.
It sure was for Street Profits.
Well,
B-Fab ain't even doing nothing.
I mean, she's talking and she's looking cute in a little outfit, smoking her cigarettes. She's getting more airtime.
She looked good on Friday in that outfit, Shane, right?
She did.
I told you, give her some time. Give her a chance.
I mean, obviously she's doing something. They gave her a ticket to cross the border, right? Yeah. She's doing something, Jay.
True. Okay. Since we got everything out the way, we can hit it with our favorite match and or moment of the night. Fellas, before we close out, Mundo and then Shane, hit it.
No, Shane and then Mundo hit it.
Hit it.
Okay. My match of the night, because I was very impressed by them, was Gallus and TT, Tyson and Tyreek. Very impressed with these guys, and I liked how they all complimented each other, and it was just like a heart pounding and very, very fast. Not fast as in the time it took, but just a fast paced match for these big guys. Loved it. And my moment of the night, and it's because of my homies Mundo and Triple J that I'm actually starting to open up more to this guy. But I will say that my moment of the night was that turn from Joe Hendry. That is my match and surprisingly moment of the night.
Well, I mean, my moment of the night should not be a surprise at all. Joe Hendry answering the call to be the surprise partner for Trick. That's my moment of the night. My match of the night. Let me take a look at this real fast. I will say this. I'll go with TNT versus Gallus, only because I'm a big fan of progress, and I like to see the progress of young talent. So I'll give them my match of the night because I was impressed by the steps that they've taken to be a better team and to be better wrestlers in general. So that's my match and moment of the night.
My match of the night, it leans the same way with TNT versus your guys, Carlos. And my moment of the night, besides the Joe Henry thingy, will be seeing Oro Mensah come out and take out Ethan Page yet again, because I'm ready to see the next side of Oro, and I want to see what he can deliver. This is going to be a quite interesting feud that they're going to have, and I'm ready for it, fellas. That's my match and moment of the night.
Awesome.
Well, yeah. That concludes our NXT show. Fellas, if you want to hit that special button to let the folks know about next Friday, hit it.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But a conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments and follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
Cool. There you have it. Do we got the audio for next Friday as well, fellas?
Go ahead and play like 2 of those messages real quick, and I got you.
Say his name and he'll appear.
The Joe Hendry. The last messages are from like a half an hour ago. I'm gonna just let those rock. So we could, hurry up and end this show, fellas.
I guess Dez is trying to find. He's trying to find a track. I have that track if you need me to play it, Mundo. So should I play it? I'll just play it. Mundo, I'm going to play the track, all right? So here we go. This is a special commercial courtesy of the producers and the executives.
Hey, guess what? The Three Bells Podcast Friday Night SmackDown Recap is moving. Beginning Friday, July 19th, the new home of the Friday Night SmackDown Recap will be aired live on YouTube and Facebook. Just go on the Three Bells Podcast Facebook or YouTube page and click the live link to join in on the action.
Awesome.
Woohoo! Looking forward to that. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, same here. Before I close it out, I'll play this last quick message since it's fresh. Play real quick.
My moment of the day, definitely MSK. Hashtag the Rascals.
Okay, cool. That was definitely a good one as well. Good to see them reunite.
Well, or
Thanks
for some of us, it's first time ever seeing them. So shout outs to that. Shout outs to Major.
Facts. Thank you for that message. Better late than never. But here we go, fellas. Oh, let's close it out. Let's get that music.
What you thought this was?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Let's get it.
I believe in Joe
Okay.
Hendry.
I thank everybody for joining us tonight on the Three Bells Podcast NXT Recap. Lavon, Sparkle, Spotlight, Drew, Major, appreciate y'all. Mundo, Shane, as always. I like to tell y'all. Damn, that music's so loud in my ear, but Okay.
Now you see how it feels.
Sheesh.
We good now?
Yes, sir. We're good. We're good. We're good.
All right.
As always, like I love to thank y'all for taking on this opportunity with this NXT program, and we've seen it go to newer heights. And also, we're damn near closer to 100, right there at the finish line, fellas. Can't wait till that day approaches us. Other than that, this is your boy Main Event, Triple J, signing off, live here on stereo. Shane and then Mundo, let's close it out.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know what? Can I have my closer without that song? Because it's loud and I can't talk. There you go. Thank you. Just for a second. I would like to thank everybody for joining in tonight. Thank you for all of those that left a message, especially to Mr. Sparkle and Mr. What's his name? Max? Is that what's his Major? Thank you so much for leaving a message. Thank you to everybody that stuck around and hung out with the homies for a little while. And thanks to those who even peeked in for a second. Maybe next time you'll come and hang out with the homies a little longer. Hey, we're here every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. All right. So, yeah, we're about to hit 100 next Monday. And then next Friday, we are about to make that next step, and we're about to go live on both Facebook and YouTube. I'm so excited about that. But I am more excited that all of you has joined us today and every time that we are on the air. We're about to reach 100, and you guys are one of the main reasons for that. So thank everybody so much. And don't forget to laugh hard and love harder. This is your homie Shane O'Mac coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast saying good fight. Good night. Okay, now you can cue music. Now you can cue music. Now. Right now.
TikTok.
Right this second.
TikTok.
Right now.
Wake up, Jay!
Right now.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Hey, drop it. Once again, everybody, it's your boy Mundo AKA Mr. AKA himself, AKA the CEO. And I just want to say thank you so much, so very much for sticking it out with us for the last 5 days, guys. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days of the Three Bells Podcast, 5 days straight. A hell of a weekend with Money in the Bank, Heatwave. We have SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Thank you so very much to everybody that joined in, contributed. LeBron, Sylvie, Boom, Jay, Shane, and as always, everybody that listened in, Spotlight, and love you. As a matter of fact, I got something for you, Spotlight, real quick. Here we go, since I didn't get a chance to do it. Here we go, Spotlight for you.
This is for you.
Hey.
My number one.
Hey.
This is for you.
Woo.
My number one.
Sing it, Usher. Woo. Better late than never. Woo. What her name?
Spotlight.
And this is how you end it. That's how you end it, Jay. Right there on that. The spotlight. Stop. Oh,
how you doing, Spotlight?
Oh my gosh. Why y'all
Thanks
talking?
for tuning in, Spotlight.
I'm in the middle of my closing and y'all are talking. Y'all should be on mute. Look around, everybody's on mute.
This is Mundo saying hi, Spotlight.
Roman, help me, please. But as I was saying, yeah, again, It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself. I'm grateful and thankful for everybody that listened in, joined in, tuned in, everything that you did for us this last 5 days. It was awesome. Hell of a run. And this Friday will be the last SmackDown recap on stereo. So please make sure that you subscribe, share, like our Facebook and YouTube pages, because that's where you will be finding SmackDown recap starting next Friday, July 19th at 10:15 p.m. This is it. This Friday is it. We will not be on stereo for SmackDown Fridays past this week. So make sure you do that. With that being said, for Shane O'Mac, for Triple J, for LaJuan, for Sylvie, for Boom, for Team 3 Bells, it's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. AKA himself. And I'm out of here. And as always, put those ones in the air. No heat.